I was Big G.
World, I work with a bunch of children. What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Know It All podcast. And of course, you got your usual suspects. Myself, my main man, Tate Boy Fresh. What's good, man?
Ma, what's good, man? I know we act like we in fifth grade still and stuff, man. I know that, but right before we went live, you said, "All right, let's run in it." I mean, if that ain't a no Diddy, that's an all day no Diddy.
I
I got him, Tate. I
mean,
got him. I already got him. No Diddy.
You got to chill.
And that's the way to start the show off. Right off
Yep.
the bat, no Diddy.
yeah, with a note. I mean, it just is what it is.
Nah, but I'm cool, man. It's hey, y'all know, y'all from the hood. When I say it's fish grease out, what that mean?
Hot as hell.
It's hot.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part, that part, yeah. But
And
that's
I'm gonna tell you, it's 92 in Texas, so it's just preheating.
Y'all ain't ready yet, man.
it was 92 here. It's 90 now. But I went to my neighborhood pool earlier. Took my niece and nephews down there with their mom took them. I just went down there with them. But you know,
That explains the bucket hat.
yeah,
That
oh
explains
yeah,
the bucket hat, yeah.
It's 96 in OHIO with 90% humidity.
Oh, see, that's the thing. In Ohio, I'm Texas born, Texas raised, Texas native. But I spent some time in Ohio, and I would always be forever taking showers, bro, because it's like muggy, and that's because y'all are close to all that dang old water. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? And
Yeah.
that's what gives y'all lake effect snow in the winter, which is crazy. But gee, you good though? What's good? Talk to us, man.
Yeah, man. I took a few days off. Had to take care of some family business, some personal stuff. Was under the weather at the same time, feeling better. I haven't felt this good in a while, bro, as far as like my health, man. So I feel better, man. But man, I'm glad to be back in the building. We're gonna talk some Steelers stuff, some football stuff, some basketball stuff. And Tate, I sent you the text. I don't know if you've seen it. I got a hot one coming out of Pittsburgh.
Wait. I saw it. I didn't read it. Hey, Big G, you always write books, don't he, man?
Hey,
But it's a
novels.
hot one.
They
I
not
got a hot one.
books.
I got a hot one, boy.
They not books, they novels, bro. Like
Right. I'm saying, Big G, just
I want you to have all the information. What do you mean?
okay, well, if you send a bullet and I look at it, the next thing you see, I might look at it. You just and I look at it, open it like, oh, it's too much.
What's up to our chat? The chat's already live and popping. Tim Lyons, Craig Worlow, Afton, the chat general,
Juice.
Clark, Bishop, what's good, man? What's good? Juice Bellamy,
Wait. Look what Claw put up there.
Just trolling.
No. Go up two from there.
You were not mixed. You were not missed. Actually, the shows have been much better.
Shipped right off the back. I'm back in full strength right now. Right off the back. You know where to put him, man.
Wait.
Right off the back.
Right
off the back.
Right
Right off the back. Yeah.
He just earned his first trip. He
Hey,
just earned it.
Right off the back.
I will say this though, man. You kind of like our president right now, man. You use your platform to take care of personal vendettas, man.
That ain't personal. I didn't do nothing to Claw. Claw shooting at me.
He was sharing his opinion. No, he ain't say nothing bad about nothing.
Just said in
Yes,
the
he
page.
did.
Just said
Yes,
in
he
the
did.
page.
Yes, he did. Y'all taking up for Claude. Y'all done cut a conspiracy with Claude.
Well,
No.
Baby, come on, man. Look, this is what we want. We need everybody to do, man. You know, we need for you to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. So when you go live, you will definitely get those notifications. And also smash that like button so that people will know that we are here and the Know It All. The show is on, and y'all can definitely. I have to make sure that I say my words correctly because these guys will get me. And y'all make sure that everybody knows.
No, Ma, you get yourself. No, we don't get you. You get yourself.
But make sure that the show is on and it's live, and people will come in and join the show. But man, we're fixing to get this thing started, man. We'll be right back right after this. You are in tune to the Know It All podcast. Man, look, I'm going to tell you, we're going to start this thing off right. Top 10. Top 10. I want to hear it because I need to hear Big G, man. I need to see what he got, man. G, top 10 players of 2025. Going into 2025, I need to hear who your top 10 is, man.
Now, my 10 can move in order, but I got 10 dudes and that's it. The deck's cut after 10. So I got 10. I got 10 dudes, man.
Okay.
All right. Micah Parsons, Saquon Barkley, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Cut the deck. That's 9.
You need one more.
Derrick Henry. Cut the deck.
So who's number 1? Who's number 1 on your list, bro?
Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is the most unstoppable dude in the league, bro. He's the most unstoppable dude.
Say what?
Oh, there ain't nobody in the league better than Saquon Barkley. He's the most unstoppable dude in the league. There's nobody in the league that can stop Saquon. Nobody. I don't care. You can have defense bias. You can say, well, this, that, and this. Myles Garrett and TJ Watt and Micah Parsons and them are similar. You see, there ain't nobody on this list that even look like Saquon Barkley, bro. He the most unstoppable dude in the league. There ain't nobody that can stop him, man. I don't care what you say. You just biased because you a Cowboy. You need to run that bias.
It got nothing to do with
Saquon number 1, dog. Ain't nobody better than him.
Okay. All right. Over Patrick Mahomes?
Yes.
Over Lamar Jackson?
Yes.
All right. All right, Tate. Tate, your top 10, bro. Give me your top 10.
Well, I'm just going to go by position. The quarterback, the most important position. The most important and best quarterback. What up, homie Tim? I think the Reds won the day I was watching. It was 4-2, but Cardinals won the series too. Shout out to you. You get that me and payback going every series. Whoever win, we pay. You ain't got paid today. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm gonna go quarterbacks first. I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson number 1. Period. Number 1. That's my number 1. Now,
number 1 overall.
Overall. The other nine, we can adjust or move or however you want to look at it. Lamar Jackson number 1. I'll go Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow.
Over Josh Allen?
Over Josh Allen.
Josh Allen got an MVP.
Okay, if Joe Burrow didn't play for a shitty defense last year, he would have had the MVP.
And if it was a 5th, we'd all be twisted.
Okay, so, I mean, Josh Allen had the same passing numbers that Aaron Rodgers had last year.
Bro.
I mean, and really, Lamar Jackson should have been MVP last year. So, all them is facts, Big G. I hate to come with the facts. They all facts.
Y'all biased, man. You biased, dog. You biased over Josh Allen.
I got 2-3 quarterbacks. You put Saquon there like you did. I'm not gonna go as far as you did with the hot take, the fiery smoke coming out your mouth.
Saquon the dog.
Saquon is a dog. Saquon been a dog. He played for the Giants, but Saquon's games opened up last year because of the threat of the running quarterback. Jalen Hurts had a lot to do with the year Saquon had last year, just because of the threat of the quarterback running and the offensive line. He played for one of the top 2 or 3 offensive lines in the league, if not number 1. So I got Saquon number 4, or not number 4. He's my 4th one. I'm gonna throw Jamar Chase in there.
Yep.
Justin Jefferson in there.
Yep.
And
the defensive dudes, you got to run the defense.
I'm trying to see if I got one more offensive guy though, because I'm gonna
Derrick Henry.
Nah, he old. You're gonna see a little regression this year. So he mindset going to this year. So that's 6 guys. On defense, I'm gonna say TJ Watt will have a comeback year, even though he finished 3rd in defensive year last year. He's gonna come back this year. Micah Parsons is 2. I got to go with Pat Surtain, best corner in the league. And I don't see no fall off great happen for. It's not an important position, so I probably shouldn't pick him. I'm gonna leave him on my OLI. So I'm gonna take. I think he's gonna blow up and have a better year. I'm gonna take Max Crosby.
Oh,
But by number 10, I'm a OLI outside looking in going this year. Roquan Smith, still the best middle linebacker in the league.
I
So
love
you left off Myles Garrett, Josh Allen, and Derrick Henry.
I love them all, though.
I like it.
Top 10. It's my top 10. Now, they probably coming up real soon. I also left off Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens, the safety, best safety in the league.
Yeah, I like it. So my number one is Patrick Mahomes. Patty Mahomes is just still the number one quarterback to me.
Going into this year, after we just watched him in the Super Bowl last year, where pressure got to him.
But pressure busts a pipe, and when you ain't got offensive linemen, I mean, it just is what it is. And they had people flying. Philadelphia had people flying around.
And he got a rookie left tackle protecting him this year.
Yeah, so Patty Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons,
Where Jamar Chase?
I already said Jamar Chase. Max Crosby.
No way.
Sedarius Lamb.
Who?
That's my 10.
CeeDee Lamb? Hell no.
That's my top 10.
Mod, that bias. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. He ain't even the best receiver in the league. He's not really even top 3.
He's top 5.
Which means he ain't a top 10 player.
I'm saying he's a top 10 player. It's my list.
It's
my list.
Y'all left the MVP off for CeeDee Lamb?
What MVP?
Josh Allen.
Hey, Joe Burrow to me is better than Josh Allen.
Oh, stop that. That's bias.
The same place I went.
Joe Burrow's better to me than Josh Allen.
No, he ain't.
Watch who ages better, Big G. Josh Allen's game ain't gonna age as well as Joe Burrow's game does.
No,
I'm telling you, Joe Shiesty, man, you say what you want to say about the brother. You know what I'm saying? Second year he took his team to the Super Bowl.
And ain't did nothing since then.
He had help. If he would have had a defense, he was cooking towards the end of the year. If he would have had a defense.
They ain't got no help this year. They defense is trash. I done already told you that. They ain't got no help this year. What are you, dog? Come on, bro. I told you the conspiracy. They gonna sell hope to fans. I already told you.
Football is a team game, Big G. You looking more at what the whole team doing totality. We said best 10 players. Best 10 players. There's a difference.
Come on, man.
I mean,
Tim talking about mute. Correct, Claude. No, Joe is not better than Josh Allen, bro. Stop. Listen, we count MVPs everywhere else. How come we can't count them now? Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl one time, and everybody been hanging on the thread. Joe Burrow ain't busting great.
How many times Josh Allen been?
Never.
Oh.
How many MVPs Josh Allen got?
1.
How many MVPs Lamar Jackson got?
2.
They ain't never been to no Super Bowl.
Okay. I just think
MVPs counts and everything else, but this? Come on, man. Stop that, bro. Stop that.
Joe Burrow better than Josh Allen.
No, he ain't. Bro. I'm telling you, he ain't, man.
If Josh Allen wasn't 6'4", 6'5", 240 pounds, and was athletic, can run, get away sometime, he wouldn't. You'll see. I bet if you look at their numbers the last 2 or 3 years, Joe Burrow numbers better.
I could say that, but they got to score 50 to win. Buffalo ain't got to score 50 to win.
Joe Burrow doing his job. You keep talking about Buffalo whole team. We talking about players, bro. Players.
Bro, Josh Allen do his job because they be right there contending for the Super Bowl. If it wasn't for my homeboy, Josh Allen would have a whole bunch of MVPs.
They contend for the Super Bowl.
I mean, a whole bunch of Josh Allen would have a whole bunch of Super Bowls if it wasn't for home. See, this remind me of Josh Allen remind me of Big Ben. Big Ben kept running into Tom Brady. He wasn't going to beat Brady. He only beat Brady like once or twice, but he was a dog. Josh Allen is the same difference because my homeboy is the best quarterback in the league. He keep running into my homeboy. He can't get past him. He can't get past him.
Joe Shiesty's a better quarterback than Josh Allen.
Does Josh Allen have a Heisman Trophy and a national championship?
That ain't got college ain't got nothing to do with the
We talking
NFL.
about player. I seen Joe do these things.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't gonna do it this year.
Joe Knight. He's a force multiplier. That's what he is. At the quarterback position, he's a force multiplier. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Who said that?
Robert said, I better watch it. He said that Dak Prescott's the best.
Yeah, I can't believe you put CeeDee Lamb in there. I can't believe that, bro.
Sedarius deserves to be number 10. He does.
Dog.
Tate.
You about to get that. Yeah, you got
the big fine. The big fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Now, what I was saying on his list, Big G, if you ain't top 3 in position, you definitely can't be top 10.
Well, he ain't top 3 in the position.
That's what I'm getting at, but it's my list.
Yeah. He ain't no top 3 wide receiver in the league.
Top 5 to me. And
well,
ain't
top
even
3,
no
you
question.
gotta make the list, bro.
If we're talking about usage and we're talking about the only thing that your team had in 2024 and you still have 1,400 yards receiving, you a dog. Period, point blank.
I'm not saying he ain't a dog, but he's not a top 3 wide receiver.
No. Yeah, he's top 5 wide receiver.
Correct.
That part, I guess it's
and they're gonna be 9 and 8 and 8 and 9. And ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Oh, that's because of their defense, not Joe Burrow, the player.
Got nothing to do with Joe Shiesty, boy.
I mean, I think he could be. I want to give Joe Burrow a whole bunch of credit for being a force multiplier. He got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins out there catching passes. So, a force multiplier is that dude that's using what's the dude name? The receivers Brady used to have.
Well, I mean,
hey, so wait, time out.
That is a force multiplier as well. But
Joe Montana didn't have no defense, and Joe Montana was winning chips because he had WRs and running backs.
What?
You stop that. You stop that.
He didn't have no deep running. Okay, name another dude.
Charles Haley.
Yeah, Charles Haley for 2 years. He went to the Cowboys. Stop that. No, dog. That was late. That was with Steve Young. Ken Norton was with Steve Young. Stop that. You can't name 3 dudes that started on that 49er defense back then. You can name Ronnie Lott. That's it. The rest of them dudes came when Steve Young was there. Joe Montana was out there cooking them boys. With Dwight Clark, he was out there cooking them.
That was 40 years ago, Big G.
He was cooking them. That's why he was a dog.
And he had Jerry Rice. He had Jerry Rice's whole
Joe Burrow got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
But I don't understand where Joe Montana came into it. How Joe Montana get into this?
Because you trying to call this dude a great, and he ain't no great.
Somebody a great.
What you call it, Joe Burrow? He ain't no top 10.
He was a top 10 player going into 2025 is all we said. Nobody said he all-time great. No, he's en route.
G man. Golly, G. Oh gosh.
I'm not saying he's a bum, but he ain't no top 10.
All I'm saying, he's definitely top 10. He's better than Josh Allen. That's where I'm at.
And
no,
I ride that train. I ride that train with Tate.
CJ Stroud gonna mess around and have a better year than Joe Burrow. Book it. CJ Stroud is gonna have a better year than Joe Burrow. Book it.
CJ Stroud, the Houston Texans just picked up Nick Chubb, got Joe Mixon. He's not gonna get as much use. The numbers ain't gonna look as good as Joe Burrow.
They got all world receivers now, bro.
Who is all world? They drafted
all them rookies they drafted in the free agents, man. They out there killing them.
Joe Burrow not a great, but these rookies is what do you just call them?
All world.
All world.
The rookies not to be played with. I'm telling you, Stroud gonna have a better statistical year.
2 guys from Iowa State. They all world.
You gonna see.
Nico.
You gonna see.
CeeDee Lamb better than Nico Collins. That's who we gambling on. Who? CJ Stroud go do better than
It's
Joe
close. It's close between Nico and CeeDee Lamb. It's close.
No, you stop it.
It
You
ain't
stop
close.
it right now. It's
It's
not
close.
even close.
Nico a dog.
My
Nico is a dog.
say what again? Say what?
I got a gun. I had a gun.
Y'all biased, bro.
Say what? You biased?
Say what?
Come on,
Come
Big
on.
G. You
Come
know
on,
around
Big
here
G.
like Dragonheart.
Oh my
Get out
God.
of here, man.
I can't believe it, man. I just can't believe this, man. They said, Mr. Woodsy, G, you're wilding out on the stats. I'm with you until you went to CJ Stroud.
He gonna have CJ Stroud gonna go for about 5.
Oh my God.
gosh. Oh,
That corner times, you would say.
Bet the corner time.
That, you know what? Forget the fine. He don't get 4750. 4,700. He don't get 4,700.
Bet
Bet.
15 minutes.
G, you out here, man. You out
15
here.
minutes.
You just can't stop it, man. I gotta help you from yourself. No, man, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's already done. I bet he gonna throw for 4,700 yards.
What he throw for last year?
Not no 4,700.
That's
His
what I'm
rookie
saying.
year, he damn near did. Not no 40. No, Robert, I'm not going to the Matrix, bro.
Joe Burrow. Then Joe Burrow led the league in pass yards last year. He didn't get 5. He
Yep.
might have just been at 4,700 with 41 touchdowns. Big G, he not gonna do it.
Let me see. Well, I bet it. It's too late now. It's 15 minutes.
I tell you, I'm trying to save you for yourself, man.
Who, me or G?
Gee, I'm trying
Oh,
to
like
save
you
you
fucking
for
me,
yourself, man.
You say trying to save me?
He threw for 49 last 4,918 yards
Yeah.
and
Who was
43
second?
touchdowns.
Who was second was Jared Goff.
With
Let me see.
46.
okay,
29.
yeah, he not getting 4,700.
Baker threw for 45. Geno trash threw for 43. Almost 44.
Yeah,
CJ had a bad year, bro, because he had a bad year. All his receivers were hurt. He threw for
the
damn near
leader
4.
had 49. I don't care. CJ had a great season. He wasn't gonna do for that. It's about 3 or 4 dudes that threw for five.
This is what the league did with CJ last year. And this is what they're going to do again. They're going to be sitting in the
Wait till we get to the prediction show. Houston's not to be played with. I'm just telling y'all, Houston's not to be played with. Houston is the team in the AFC you might want to put your money on. They're not to be played with, bro.
To win the AFC South, I would, but not to like. I'm not, and I like the coach, D'Amico Ryan. I like CJ Stroud. I like the way they play. I like the way they whooped the Chargers last year in the playoffs. But Big G, CJ Stroud probably like a top 7 quarterback, maybe 8. He ain't throwing for no 5 bands.
If you go Lamar, Josh,
Patty,
Josh. No, Mahomes, Lamar, Josh, Burrow. Stroud got to be up there when the next 1 or 2. He got to be up there with the next 1 or 2.
I'm still taking Matthew Stafford. Still taking Stafford. Yeah. No. Look at the numbers of them two. Still taking Stafford. I probably he get in that space right there, but I'll probably take Jordan Love before I take CJ.
Hell no! Stop that! Hell no!
It's close. It's close between them.
It is close.
Yeah,
it is close.
You're gonna see. Like I said, you're gonna see, man.
Big G.
Jalen Hurts is not top 5, Tim Lyons.
No, he ain't.
Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback. Stop that.
I say Stroud a little better. That's why I said 7-8. But Big G, that red bucket on your hat, you need to hold your bias sign up. That's what this is all about.
No, I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased at all. I didn't say Joe Burrow was a bum. I just said he's not a top 10 player. And I said CJ Stroud's a top 5 or 6 quarterback. How is that bias?
There's no way you could say that Joe Burrow is not a top 10 player in this NFL.
No, he's not. He's the 4th best quarterback. In order for you to make the cut, you got to be in the top 3 in your position. He's not. He's number 4 quarterback.
And that's fair. That's why I left Josh out. He's my number 4 quarterback. Joe Burrow.
Right. Yeah, that's Josh Allen is better. He's number 3. He's a number 3 quarterback.
Josh Allen will be in the top 10 on the NFL top 100.
You better believe he's going to be it.
So is Joe Burrow.
I don't know. Maybe.
He's going to be in
here. Hey, B-Dirt, before you leave, one thing I want to say to everybody that's watching, next week we have a treat. B-Dirt will be on the show with us next week. Next week we do have a treat coming. I won't tell you. We have a special guest, so y'all need to make sure that y'all be here. But B-Dirt from running through the jungle will be with us next weekend. But B-Dirt, have a great rest of your day. You got to socialize and do your thing. We'll holler at you later. But definitely, I will say, like I said, Burrow's top 10, and we're going to leave it there. Me and Tate agree. The majority rules on the KnoItAllz at this point. So.
Hell no, not for me. Not for me.
So, in other news in the NFL, Zaire Alexander signed with the Baltimore Ravens. How we feeling about that, G?
He played 14 games. He's a great pickup for the Baltimore Ravens. Don't get me wrong. If they can keep him healthy, he's an absolutely great pickup.
14 seasons. You got to clarify.
Oh, yeah. Multiple seasons. He only played 14 games, like 3 or 4 seasons. He played 14 games. He played college football with Lamar. They boys. He always wanted to play with Lamar in the NFL. It's a great pickup for him. Their defensive back room look great if he can stay healthy. If he's not healthy, then no. But for the money that they paid and what they got him for, they got to steal. They got to steal. And Baltimore right now, if I had to pick 1 and 2, I had to go 1, 2, 3 in the AFC. Not in any order, but my top 3, Kansas City, Baltimore, and Houston. And Buffalo's number 4 right now. Because Baltimore got a squad.
Those are good picks.
Kansas City, Baltimore, Houston.
Andre Green said, Tate, Big G, like your hats, guys.
Oh, we appreciate it, man.
Big up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so I think those are good picks. I would go with those, G. I like that. I like that. I buy that for $1.
If Houston mess around and get home field, it's going to be tough road going, bro.
It will.
If some kind of way Houston get home field, it's going to be a tough road to go.
I think so, too. I think so as well. But as far as, do we have any other NFL news before we shift gears?
No, Tate got to talk about Zaire.
No, I don't too much separate from what you had to say. I mean, it's a great pickup. You can stay healthy. Baltimore, on paper, got the best defensive secondary in the league. All first-round picks back there. You got Nate Wiggins on one side, Zaire Alexander on the other. You got Marlon Humphrey in the slot. You got Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks.
That's wicked.
That's wicked. That's wicked.
Yeah, that's wicked.
But not far behind. I just read an article from CBS Sports after Baltimore acquired Jair Alexander. Pittsburgh Steelers number 3.
Yeah.
There in the league.
Yeah.
And if we get Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, man, I'm going to go on and tell her. I'm going to tell you the hat that I heard. I don't know if it's true. So don't take it 100% to the bank. And Steeler fans about to be hot as hell at me with this one. But I heard that the Steelers, the Jalen Ramsey trade is done for a 3rd and a 5th. But in the same dude that reported it said that TJ Watt might be out of Pittsburgh, bro, headed to Tampa Bay for Chris Godwin and some draft capital. I said, boy, if they do that, the Pittsburgh Steelers nation going to have a conniption. If they trade TJ Watt to Tampa Bay for Chris Godwin and some capital, they're going to have a conniption. But, I mean, realistically looking at it, Jalen Ramsey, JPJ, Eccles.
That's a bad trade.
Slay. Bro, knowing out, bro. And then you get Godwin with
Trading
DJ.
TJ Watt is a bad trade.
Bro, listen. I think that TJ Watt, if they were going to do it, they should have done it before the draft. But now it's fruitless. But if they feel that Herbig, Sawyer, and Harrison can make up for some of the productivity, and they need a legitimate number 2 WR with Godwin and get a draft pick back? Bro, I don't know. And you got Ramsey at corner now? I don't know, bro.
I don't think it's gonna happen like that. TJ Watt getting traded. I think they get it.
I don't want it to happen.
But I think if there was Godwin in a pick, it had to be a second at the lowest.
Hey, bro. Check sources like Al Sanders and them because they the ones talking about it. So you call me fake all you want to. I'm just telling you what they said.
He called you fake. He said fake news. You can heard fake news somewhere. My wife showed me stuff from Facebook news all the time. I'll be like, that ain't true.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say the man's name because he said don't even put his name in your mouth on a podcast. But the guy that used to play for the Fab Five, number 4, that stuff is out there about him.
Mm-hmm.
Not true. He said if you say my name, I'm going for defamation. So if you know the Fab Five who wore jersey number 4, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of stuff out there being said about him that ain't true. So
I'll say his name. He ain't gonna defecate nothing. Weber. I'll say his name. What?
Right. There you go. But look, we're gonna go to our first commercial break, man. G, walk us there. Walk us down.
Man, we appreciate all y'all rocking with us on a Sunday on the KnoItAllz podcast. Y'all, we about to build 40 away for subscribers, man, to get to the 1K subs. So we appreciate everybody supporting us. If you're watching us live on YouTube, we'll be back after a quick pause for the cause. Wherever you get your audio podcasts, Google, Apple, and or Spotify, we'll be right back with the KnoItAllz on Sunday, man.
And we are back. Big news of the day. And of course, I've seen some chat talk about it right now. KD to the Rockets. KD to the Rockets in the NBA. I'm gonna say this. I think I had a talk about this earlier with Big G and my son, and I mean, I think it moves the needle. I don't think it moves it a whole bunch, but I think it moves it a needle. The trade package here is the Houston Rockets acquired Kevin Durant from the Suns in exchange for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and the 10th overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft. Was it worth it? And what do you think that this moves the needle? Right? Does it move the needle tape at all?
Yeah, move the needle. It boosts Houston up in the Western Conference. They was the second seed last year in a tough conference with a lot of young, scrappy players. I mean, now they bring in a veteran who's a bucket. That's the problem in the playoffs. They ain't had nobody to just go to and get a bucket. If you remember, they lost to Golden State. Jalen Green was erratic. He had one game he scored 39. A couple of games he only scored 8 points. He's a huge talent, great young player. But hey, Houston trying to win now, right now. You got they gave up. They're gonna miss his attitude and toughness. The little light skinned dude.
Dylan
Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks. They're gonna miss him, but they're gonna move that boy Tariq Easton in the play. He's a defensive player, long wing, athletic defensive player. So they still gonna have Sengun. They're gonna have Van Fleet. That boy, them Thompson brothers, one in Detroit, one in Houston. They both dogs.
Reed Shepherd,
Jabari Smith too.
Yeah,
Jabari Smith, who gonna learn a lot from
Steven Adams. Yeah,
KD type. I think Steven Adams is a free agent though. He might not be back. You can test the market. Yeah. So Houston pushing their chips. I'm all in. So because KD 37, you got him for 2 years. You give up a talent like Jalen Green. I mean, it worked for Phoenix too, because Phoenix get off KD contract, save a little money under the apron, and get a young talent. That make me think. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know how Devin Booker and Jalen Green and my boy from out here play for the Wizards, Bradley Beal. How they all fit together? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
It could be another move where Phoenix is going to happen too. But great for Houston, I think.
Yeah. Big G, how you feeling about it?
But yeah, I think definitely, first of all, Jalen Green will not be a Phoenix Sun. I think they'll trade him because he doesn't fit. I mean, you got 4 2 guards. The problem in Phoenix has always been they don't have a point guard. So now you got Bill, Booker, Green, and Brooks that nobody play point. So somebody's got to move. Now, could they get pieces for Green? Absolutely. He's a young piece. And somebody might be able to give it up. I think for Houston, the deal is this. Are they going to the piece is Van Vliet. Do they sign Fred Van Vliet? He's an unrestricted free agent. He can do whatever he wants to do. I don't think that they make the move for KD unless they feel that they could totally get Fred Van Vliet. But if they can't get Van Vliet, now I don't know. And does it move it enough where they can beat OKC? Does it move it enough where they can beat Denver? I don't know. I'm not saying Houston's going to be worse, but the front runners are the last two Western Conference final guys, the Denver Nuggets and the not the Dallas Mavericks, get them out of there, but I'm saying the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, and now with the Mavericks, with Cooper Flag going there, I don't know. So
a healthy Kyrie, Cooper Flag, AD.
Yeah, healthy AD.
Yeah,
Clay can still shoot.
Yeah, you got some pieces.
Yeah, so I think that I see where Houston's thing is because, like Tate said, they got jammed up last year against Golden State, and they couldn't get a bucket. When they needed a bucket, they just couldn't get a bucket. And they needed it was like they could have easily beat Golden State. If they could have had some scoring where, like, you go down and you run ISO left or right and just get out the damn way and give him the ball, he going to score. So I think that's where their thinking is. Now, are they going to be as fast and explosive as they was last year?
No.
I don't know, bro, because Jalen Green pushed that pill. He pushed that bad, baby.
Fred Van Vliet this is last year. He unrestricted free agent next season.
Unrestricted. Okay, next year.
Yeah, one more year.
So maybe
34.
Okay, so my KnoItAllz fam, my brothers, serious business now.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, forget Mark's last name, but he just acquired the Lakers for $10 billion. Jenny Buss finally got off of it. The family business, turning it over to Mark. This guy is a proven winner. He's known for winning championships over there with the Dodgers. Him and Magic, have been working together over there with the Dodgers, and Magic endorses his purchase of the Lakers. So with this $10 billion deal, serious question. And G, we talked about this earlier, but need you to cook, man. This is your time to shine. You and Tate, it's y'all time to shine. LeBron has family in LA. His son is playing for the organization. But this roster can't win a championship out of the West. What happens? Do we feel like Luka stays with the Lakers? Or is Bron going to try to get another? Because the owner's all in. The owner is all in trying to win a championship. So what happens with the Lakers this year? And I'm going to start with Tate. Give me a fresh perspective. Let me know, what do you think is going to happen with the Lakers this year?
I think the Lakers, the dude's name is Mark Walter. But, so $10 billion. This the dude that paid Shohei Ohtani $1 billion, man. He all about winning. That's all he about. So he gonna do what he got to do. You don't trade Luka. Luka, if he don't do nothing else, I mean, Luka, top 5 player, still when healthy, when playing, his regular allotted minutes. He gonna put butts in seats in LA. You need star power in LA. LeBron gonna sign again. And then they're going to do it. They're going to make some moves. The Lakers great get busy. No Diddy. Because get busy nowadays don't mean what it did back in the day when y'all boys.
Facts.
Fellas.
That's facts.
We're going to get busy. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, the Lakers going to be competitive. Los Angeles Lakers, man, they ain't going into a season kind of similar to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We ain't going to a season trying to lose and not have no expectations. Lakers got expectations. They go into the season. They know they got LeBron and Luka. They know they got some other good pieces around them, but Rui Hachimura on the trade market, your boy Austin Reeves on the trade market. The Lakers gonna bring pieces in that fit better, and they're gonna be a 4 or 5 seed next year in the West.
Tate, man, I gotta ask this before Ma jump back in because I was trying to explain it to Ma.
It's you, G.
No. I'm gonna ask because Tate is an extraordinary dude in this area. Tate understands how the apron works. So can you explain how the apron in the NBA, the first apron and the second apron, how it works? So in order for the Lakers to bring in star power, what do they got to do? Because you know, you explained it to me, and I was like, okay, I get it. You know, you got those guys like those Austin Reeves that got those super big contracts. Hachimura got the super big contracts. It used to be you could just dump them into one guy, flip some money, and the next thing you know, you got a super team. That's hard to do now, bro. So how is the Lakers going to do it?
The NBA set it up so you can't do it. They got tired of super teams, which is why we seeing, a small market NBA finals. We'll talk about it a little bit between OKC and the Pacers.
Yeah.
Because these teams can't go in. And the days of the super teams pretty much over. I can't say they're completely over because any team can get. But if it's a super team, it's gonna be a young player that come into the league and blow up.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be somebody on a rookie contract who ain't got paid yet. But like if Cooper Kupp came in this year and him, AD, and Kyrie were balling.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. Yeah, my bad. Cooper Flag came in was balling. I mean, but it's set up to be you used to get trade 3 apples that cost $1 for an apple that costs $3. You can't do that no more.
Right.
No more because it's all about you have to trade player for player. The dollars got to match.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take a $20 million player and a $15 million player and trade them together, get you a $35 million player. Nah. You gotta get you a $35 million player. So the balance of power is going both ways.
Mm-hmm.
So did he? so each team get a $35 million player, not like $0.75. Now you gotta give me a green dollar bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying to explain that to Ma and my nephew earlier, man. Like it doesn't work.
It'd be hard, yeah. It'd be difficult and challenging.
No Diddy, no doubt.
Challenging for the Lakers because LeBron getting a lot, but
no Diddy.
You got to chill.
Caught that boy slipping.
Austin Reeves, his contract, it's a nice contract, but I think he signed for like 3 years. All right, Afton, peace out.
Mm-hmm.
I think he signed for like 3 years, 49, 48 million or something like that. 16 million, a lot of money for Austin Reeves. You undrafted, you come into the league and you got to fight and scrap to get to the league. And you sign a contract to make 50 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he doing good. But in NBA standards nowadays, you got cats like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, them guys making 60 million. So that 16 million a year is nothing. But the thing is, like we said, you can't trade all them pieces to get one big player. You got to trade. You trading a $16 million player, you got to bring back a $16 million player.
Facts.
Yep. Yeah. So that the reason I had him explain, Tate, man, I appreciate that, man. But the reason I had him explain it is because it's gonna be hard to get a star power in LA to go with Bron and Luka, man. It's gonna be a hard deal, bro. Because they, like you said, it's apples for apples. And so if that
be the case, hold on. If that be the case, Big G, then does LeBron stay?
LeBron has no choice but to stay. He get his max money in LA. I mean, he could go anywhere he want to, but his money is going to come from him being a Laker next season. He can continue to just keep signing 1-year deals.
But he under contract, but I think he's gonna opt out when the new league year starts. He got a contract for $52 million. Mm-hmm. LeBron can opt out and renegotiate. I mean, LeBron gonna get a raise unless he decides to take less so they can pay somebody more, like Tom Brady was doing in football. Mm-hmm. But yeah, LeBron, if he opt out, he either gonna decide to take less or he gonna get a bump because he's second team All NBA last year. I don't care if he is 40 years old.
That's facts.
52 million. 52 million is a discount for the way LeBron play right now. LeBron was a top 5, to me, probably at the minimum top 10 player in the NBA last year.
Yeah. I think that the new owner in LA got to decide on whether or not Luka he can do with Luka what he did with Ohtani. And I'm not saying he has or hasn't made that decision yet. But I think that's a tough question. Because if he holds on to Luka, then Luka's his future. And how does he build a team or construct a team to remain competitive in the Western Conference around Luka? That's the whole question. Now, some people will say, well, trade Luka. Get as much as you can get for him right now and then give an opportunity for the future. But I don't see it that way. He, like Take said, he wants to put seats in butts. So he wants to put people watching games live in their arena. So there's no way he could just get off of Luka, but it's got to be a real conversation. It has to be. I don't think that they'll do it, but it has to be. Because in order for LeBron, I don't see how LeBron and Luka can win. They're two ball-dominant basketball players.
Well, it's not only that, G. We see what's happening with Indiana. We see what's happening with OKC. This is like they've gotten so many different draft picks over these years. These young players are now beginning to bud and become dogs in the NBA, right? So these are complete teams that they're playing, right? So you can't win with 2-3 pieces. You need a 7-man roster to be able to win.
They're going
NBA.
9 and 10 deep in the finals, both teams. They're going 9 and 10 deep.
You can win with 7.
10 deep.
You can win with 7. You just your 7 have to be exceptional, but you can win with 7.
No Diddy.
Who get no Diddy?
At 9 and 10 deep.
That's a reach.
That ain't no reach.
That's
if somebody say I got 9 inches, you know what they talking about, man.
Wow.
See that.
And you said going deep.
Wow. Yeah, I'm Mr. Woodside again. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, wow. He was waiting on that one. He was waiting on it. But yeah. So I mean, honestly, when we sit here and we think about this, that's why I had to ask you guys for real. Like, honestly, go ahead, Tate.
But all them teams, all them young players playing themselves in the big contracts too. So eventually, like OKC sitting really good because they got a whole bunch of war chest of draft picks.
Facts.
At some point, they gotta decide. Shea getting his money already, but he gonna get a boost. And you got to decide between Jalen and Chet. What you gonna do?
Didn't I tell Dill that earlier? And Dill was like, "No." I said, "Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna have to make a decision. They're gonna have to make a decision.
They're gonna have to."
Yep. Yeah, because they got all the youngsters.
I agree. I mean, but at that point, you should have already, won at least 1 or 2 championships. You know what I'm saying?
Teams' windows is gonna be 2 to 3 years now. And you got to make a move and try to regroup real quick and make a move for another 2-3 years. I think you're not going to see no long-term Golden State dynasties going to the finals like 6 times out of 8 years, stuff like that. I don't think you're going to see that much no more with the way things are right now.
Well, yeah, with the way that the money's being dispersed in the NBA, I think it's really hard to do that. It's really challenging to keep things together.
Bye, bro.
Yeah, it's really.
You about to set an all-time record.
You hear yourself when you say it.
Yeah, because again, I'm trying to
get along.
The live chat said no Diddy, mod.
To get along in a 5th grade class,
I'm trying hard. Dang it.
Double up, double down.
Dang it.
Bro, go and hit the button twice, bro. Go and hit the button twice.
So I think here at the end of the day, we're looking at like what are the Lakers gonna do, and what this is a dilemma for LeBron James. It's a dilemma. Like, do you leave and not make it about the money and then go chase another ring, which you said that rings are overrated? Or do you like, say, hey, my son is here, I want to work this out and let's try to build a roster and let's win, Yeah. You're in a place where if you want to win, I'm in total agreement with G. You have to trade Luka. If you want to win, you gotta trade Luka, because Luka will bring you a great harvest. He'll bring you back a
Yeah,
great
but you can't, man.
catch.
Not really. Really, to be honest, the best thing with LeBron leave LA. The best thing that could happen is LeBron leave LA, by far. Because now you build a team around Luka. That's your max guy. You bring in another max guy, put right beside him, and you get chess pieces. But that's not going to happen. LeBron's not leaving LA for multiple reasons. Hollywood, son, family, all the business stuff he's tied to in LA, he's not going anywhere.
Well,
So the Lakers are in a dilemma.
If LeBron left LA, the Lakers ain't in the dilemma. That's all up to LeBron. What LeBron want to do? LeBron control LeBron's destiny. The Lakers don't.
Mm-hmm.
And if LeBron left LA, the Lakers gonna let Bronny go with him. They gonna let him go. They gonna let Bronny, let him go wherever his dad go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I agree, but again,
Tell you, one time run Bron, come on home one time for the chip.
I would give up Darius Garland and Jared Allen right now for LeBron.
Oh, for the chip.
I would.
Oh, woo. Man, hey.
Can LeBron leave if he wants to? He doesn't have to.
He gonna opt out 52. It's a player option.
Right. So yeah, he
can
would
accept
have to give up.
$2 million contract where he can say, I'm out. I'm gonna be a free agent, or y'all got to give me more, give me a raise, or I'm gonna take less.
Yeah, because I was finna say, because Cleveland wouldn't have to give up anybody, right?
But Cleveland couldn't afford all those dudes.
It had to be a sign and trade probably, because they can't just sign LeBron to what he worth, because they had to be some salary going out.
That's that apron.
Yeah, Jared Allen, Darius Garland together gonna make like $58 million next year. Together.
That's LeBron money.
That's LeBron money. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, Tate, one time for the chip.
I'm with
Bron, Mitchell, and Mobley.
I'm with it, yeah.
Ooh, one time for the chip, bro. One time for the chip. That would be. But Mod already done told. Tate ain't heard me say this. He has. I said the next 2 weeks gonna be bananas with NBA free agency and because that apron, that apron is gonna cause problems, man.
The draft is Wednesday, and your top 5 players. So let's talk about this real quick. I can't just skip past this, right? And now that we brought you switch gears into the draft, do you like what's going on with Ace Bailey, and do you feel like that he's shooting himself in the foot at this point because he's dropped out of the top 5 players in this draft by not actually working out for teams? So is this a problem? Do you think that, because we saw this with Shedeur and how that affected Shedeur, but him not working out. And of course there was some other politics inside of there. But Ace Bailey sliding, and he feels like he wanted to slide because of the simple fact that he did not want to play for the organizations who were drafting up front. Y'all tell me about this, man. How y'all feel about this Ace Bailey situation?
He's a fool. He's a fool, bro. Because he could have been 1 or 2. That's Dallas and San Antonio. That's a dub. You put Ace Bailey down there with Wemby. Come on, bro. Come on, man. He shot himself. He shot himself in the face, not in the foot. He shot himself in the face. You work out, because now guess what? He's 6, 7, 8. Ain't no dog. Those teams is the bums. The winners, or the teams that could win fast, is like Dallas and San Antonio. So unless he falls to like 10 to Phoenix, dog, he's stuck in purgatory. So he's a fool. He should have worked out. He should have put himself in position and challenged Cooper Flagg for that number 1 overall spot. But if it was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. And he's going to cost himself. Not only just, he's going to get put on it, he's going to go to a scrub team. He's going to go to somebody like Charlotte, or who ain't going to be relevant forever.
Washington.
Yeah, the Washington, they never relevant. He's going to be stuck. So he killed himself. Scottie Pippen's son going to go number 2. I mean, Ron Harper's son going to go number 2.
Oh, of course. Tate,
Ron Harper boy going number 2.
How you feel about Ace Bailey and him not working out?
He obviously know what he's doing. If he don't want to get drafted by him, get drafted by him. He could go and go to a contender and be buried on the bench for a year or two, or you go somewhere where he get to shine and sorry and get to play, get playing time, and trying to kind of make a name and to put a footprint down for himself. So I think he know what he's doing. If he go to, well, he ain't going to Dallas, but he went to San Antonio. And who picked 3 after San Antonio?
Philadelphia.
Philly could use him, but that could be the play. Maybe he want to go to Philly. Maybe he got to deal with Philly. Philly need somebody else. I mean, Embiid, old Paul George, Maxey. You get Ace Bailey to go with Tyrese Maxey. Now you got a young core and you still got Embiid. I mean, for another 2-3 years, hopefully healthy. I mean, so he know what he's doing, man. I mean, I can't knock him. He got parents, got an agent. It's a strategy. He don't think he just no kid decide, no, I ain't working out for nobody. I think it's a strategic, tactical plan that his camp got. So I ain't mad at him. I don't know where it works or how it works, but it's something they obviously thought about is where I'm at.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
I hear it. I think, his agent's decision to let him not work out, I think it's going to work out and end up like shooting him in the foot. I think it's really going to end up shooting him in the foot.
I'm glad you said shooting him in the foot, because Big G went straight to shooting him in the face. He could have said 2 to the dome or anything. Big G said shoot him in the face.
Big G.
Boom.
Big G just say anything, man. You know, it is what it is.
Boom.
But Big G?
Boom.
Boom. Oh, I thought you said porn. But okay,
no,
yeah.
Boom.
No, that's the Denzel. That's
You ever seen where see, when I think about people messing up, I think about in cartoon. So like Elmer Fudd and how he used to shoot Daffy Duck's beak off and stuff like that. That's what Ace Bailey, that's what he done did. He done shot his face off.
Yeah.
The duck bill just spinning in circles.
Saying that though. Stop shooting people in the face.
Yeah, just stop it. I got it. But so here you go. You got your top 5 in the draft right now. You got Edgecombe from Baylor. You got Cooper Flagg. You got Dylan Harper. You got Con Knippel from Duke.
Ace Bailey.
And then Ace Bailey. Well, no, Trey Johnson. They got Trey Johnson. They got Trey Johnson in the top 5. They said he's been, moving up the draft board.
He ain't better than Ace Bailey, bro.
I don't think he's better than Ace Bailey. I think his game lends to be better because he's a one-on-one. He's a one-on-one nightmare. He's a version of Ant-Man already. You know what I'm saying? Just don't have Ant-Man's explosiveness. As far as jumping ability is concerned. But he's Ant-Man. He's a problem to one-on-one. You can't hold it. You know what I'm saying? So
you talking about?
Trey Johnson from Texas.
Man, I think Ace Bailey, bro. Ace Bailey.
I think
Ace Bailey is going to be a problem in the NBA.
Ace Bailey has a 6'10" wingspan, and he's only 6'5". Ace Bailey's a dog. He's
going to be a problem in the NBA.
Real talk, but yeah, I just think this is hurt. I think it's really hurting him. You know what I'm saying? I think this is really hurt.
Trey Johnson, I'm looking at the most recent ESPN mock draft. They got him projected to go number 5.
Yeah. He's top 5. Utah want him bad.
Ace Bailey projected to go number 6 to the Wizards, and he's 6'7" and a half.
Purgatory. Stuck forever.
With a 6'10" wingspan. That's crazy.
Bro, how you going to go to the Wizards? If I was an NBA rookie and I had to go to the Utah Jazz or Charlotte or Washington Wizards, man, I'd be pissed, bro. Because we ain't going to win. We ain't never going to win, bro. My rookie contract is done. We ain't going to win. There's some of them young teams that build it right. Like Detroit's trying to do it right. So it took them forever, but they trying to do it right? But some of them other teams, bro, even like Chicago, they trash. They ain't going to win. They ain't going to bust a grape, bro.
Hey, since we talking about the Jazz, you know, it made me think of a story that I must have forgot in my head. But I want to ask y'all. There was a player that they traded away for $1 million. Was it back in the day where they could give you cash in the contract? $1 million to just people who I don't even remember them. But he was the third pick of the draft for Utah, and they traded him away. Can you
Adrian
name
Dantley.
that person? Nope.
What year was it? How long ago was it?
They traded him away to the Atlanta Hawks.
John Collins.
Dominique Wilkins. Utah Jazz selected Dominique Wilkins with the third pick and traded him away to the Atlanta Hawks for $1 million and two players I don't even remember.
See, that's when the NBA was on big fleece. Like, you know, teams was just getting fleeced left and right, man, back in the day, man.
It's unbelievable. And Dominique just went on to average 25 points for the next 10 years. And then won the scoring championship when he averaged 30 points a game one year. The human highlight reel was just unbelievable.
Dominique, the best player, didn't get no chip.
Hands down. I'll give you that.
I'll argue anybody all day and night. He the best
Hands
player,
down.
didn't get no chip. He best player.
Who was the two players drafted before Dominique?
Was that 83?
82.
82.
Well, Isaiah Thomas was one of them.
No, I think Isaiah was 81.
Mark Aguirre?
God.
You got. Well, I'll give you the first one. Number one pick that year was who? The Lakers just won a chip and they got the number one pick. Who they?
James
took?
Worthy.
Worthy.
James.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now number two. Solid career, was a beast. Played with Milwaukee Bucks most of his career.
Terry Cummings.
Yeah. That would be him. Yeah, but
who went before Dominique?
And that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I don't know. Maybe I buried it or forgot it, but yeah, they traded away Dominique. And just imagine if Dominique Wilkins would have stayed. And they were strapped for money back then. That's
Claude Bishop said AI is the best player without a chip. No, Claude. Dominique Wilkins is the best player without no chip. And then Barkley. And then Patrick Ewing. And then maybe Karl Malone. But Dominique, bro, unbelievable.
Yeah, Nick was unbelievable. Before he hurt his knee.
Players don't got no ring.
And look, Nick would have been on the dream team if he wasn't.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, Nick.
Somebody was getting kicked off that squad.
Why didn't they take Nick? They took Bird still. His back was all jacked.
Nick was hurt. He blew his knee out.
And Larry Legend's on that squad.
Yeah, he blew his knee out.
Dominique was cold, dog. Dominique.
Big G.
Dominique was so cold.
I might have deleted it. Oh, since we talking about it, Lamar sent me an article. All names ranked top 10 greatest NBA players.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar Robertson, number 10. Agree or disagree?
Man, he right there, bro. Well, he cannot top 10. I would say like about 14.
That's what I said. I said 13.
Yeah. But he's a dog.
Kobe, number 9.
Hell no. Kobe brought number 6 or 7.
But so in the top 10.
Yeah.
Shaq is 8. Shaq deserves to be top 10.
Shaq 6.
Yeah, he up a little more, I would agree with you. Wilt Chamberlain, 7. Top 10 player.
10. Wilt 10.
Larry Bird, 6.
Hell no. Stop that. Larry Bird, top 5. I don't care what generation, what this, that, and this. See, there's a lot of disrespect. For all the glazing they do on Michael Jordan, they don't understand how good Larry Bird actually was.
Hey, what's glazing mean?
Yeah, basically, that means when you
A lot of
glazing
glazing.
it.
Don't
A
let
lot of meat riding. A
Yeah,
lot of
that
glazing.
is. It's the same.
A lot of meat riding.
They're the same statement. That's just
Yeah.
this generation's.
Magic number 5. Bill Russell.
Magic 5.
Magic 5.
No,
Stop. Oh,
this
my
list
God.
is trash.
Yeah.
This list
Bill
is
Russell
trash.
4.
No.
I said Bill Russell can't be. Bill Russell top 10, but Bill Russell played in his 8 and 12 teams in the NBA. Bill Russell averaged 15 points and 22 boards a game and like 3 assists.
Against plumbers.
He said plumbers.
Yeah, against plumbers.
Kareem 3,
Oh, hell no.
Jordan 2. I mean LeBron 2, Jordan 1.
No, that's that. Where's Tim Duncan?
Still, yeah. I mean,
Dungy wasn't in there. Yeah.
big fundamental out. I don't. You know.
The list is from Give Me Sport.
Yeah, well,
You
they need to give them
cancel
some help.
subscriptions.
They
Cancel
need
your
to
subscription to them.
Hey, they need to get them some help. You know, because that's
Yeah.
a horrible
Yeah.
list. It's
Go and
a
cancel your
trash
subscription. They trash.
Give Me Sport.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Go and cancel
I'm
your
gonna tell you
subscription.
something. Big G's word right here, trash. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna say it. That list is garbage.
That's big
Come on.
trash. Let's go, man.
Big trash. I
Hey,
mean,
who gonna win it? Who gonna win it, y'all? I want to know. Can I put Tate on the spot? Tate,
well,
who
no,
gonna win it?
we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
Let's talk about it because I ain't letting you jokers have me running late tonight, man.
No, we good. We got 2 more things that I have to get this last thing in real
We got
quick.
about 25 minutes left.
I got to get this one thing. Caitlin Clark. They are so dogging her out again this year. How you guys feel about that?
Well, get some content. What they dogging out about? Because I ain't here.
Well, so I mean, when I say her teammates are just letting her get pummeled. I mean, they hitting her in the face. They hard screening her, checking her. You know, all kinds of things. The league is really, the W's really treating her bad right now. How y'all feel about it?
Them hits, man, come on, stop that, bro. When she got hit this last week, I rewound it like 4 times. I never saw the girl hit her in the face.
Big G.
I saw her face hit up against that girl's body.
Big G.
But I didn't
The
see no
girl hit her
arm
in
or
the
no
face.
forearm or nothing like that hit her in the
girl
face.
used force to hit her in the face. Yes, she
Bro,
did.
she hit her. She body checked her. Come on, man. Body check? Come on. Just stop that, bro. That's part of the game. It wasn't like she hit her with one of these or did her like this or, no, bro. She got body checked. Play basketball.
I don't know which one you looking at, G.
She didn't hit her.
I saw this.
Man,
listen, bro. I saw this. It was a straight hit.
Check this out, man. Basketball is probably physical, period, because you don't have no pads. Okay? But you got to play. Right? You got to play. And not no blood, no fire. You got to play. Now, should she get superstar treatment? Absolutely, because she sells tickets. But at the same time, you got to play, man. And a lot of that, she initiates the contact. With a lot of that, she does. She's the chicken wing, like how y'all be dogging Shea out, saying he's the chicken wing champion. She initiates the contact a lot, because she's looking for the foul. So you just can't just keep expecting you're going to get all this, that, and this and play the way you play. You're going to get smacked sometimes. Mount up and play. I'm not saying and a bias way or anything like that, but if you the one, play. Stop. She almost on the verge of flopping, bro. Almost. Like, just play.
Hey.
Stop all that and all whatever else. Just play.
Talk to me. How do you feel about this?
I didn't see the clip. I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to send it to you so we can play it on here. Caitlin Clark flopping on that one, man.
Thank you, Tate. I'm trying to tell you, she didn't hit that girl, bro.
Big flop.
She body checked her. If I hit you with my body, that ain't gonna hurt.
I think other female basketball players are jealous of Caitlin Clark because all the notoriety and hype she got and brought to the game. I think they are, but I think on this particular play, like that stuff between her and Angel Reese is just stuff that happened. They were rivals in college. It wasn't nothing serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then the media perspective, they're gonna take up for Caitlyn real quick. And I like Caitlin's a hooper. She's she's a top 10 hooper right now. She's in her second season.
Yeah.
You know, probably top 5. There's a lot of beasts out there though, right? But we know she gonna get protected. She get the Tom Brady calls and the MJ calls and new face, right? New face.
Yeah. Stop flopping.
But
Stop
she is the draw in the W. So I think she should be protected. And I think that her teammates, I don't think it's the ref's responsibility. I think it's her teammates' responsibility. If that's my teammate, I'm finna stir it up. I'm finna stir it up behind.
Well,
You're
I'm
not
saying
just finna check my teammate.
She probably got teammates of her that's jealous of her too. Like, and they shouldn't be because that's her teammate. But we all know the difference between how men and women act when it comes down to being catty and beefing and stuff like that. When women can take it to a whole nother level.
Facts.
No, I got the clip right now.
Okay, ready for
finish lane. You should be up. Well, I guess I can play it, can I?
Yeah.
Here go the clip right here. Tell me, and I agree with G. Y'all see it and let us know what you think. It's finishing up load right here. Hold on. Go ahead, say he's gonna see real quick. Oh, here it go.
Sheldon all over Clark, and they get into it a bit here. Lexi Hall now gets in Sheldon's face. Caitlin Clark hits the deck. Big Ten against Big Ten. Ohio State and Iowa, both in the same draft class last year.
It is getting spicy in Indiana. And part of that has been J.C. Sheldon and Caitlin Clark just going at it all game. Watch when Caitlin Clark is trying to create some space. It looked like she just got hit in the eye.
Caitlin Clark out there initiating the contact. She chicken winging, pushing off. Stop that. She flopping, bro. Flopping, man. Y'all be on Shay about that.
It look like a flop to me. I ain't saying Shay flop. Shay offensive foul every time. That's what he do. He ain't flopping.
I don't know. I feel like the league.
Did that look like a flop to you, Ma? That's the question right now.
It didn't. At the end, yeah. But I mean, at the end. But that first one, that was contact, and she hit her, and it was what it was. But here's what we're gonna do. Get to tonight's game, Game 7, NBA Finals. Sit. It's for everything. It's for the big pizza ticket. Mm-hmm. Who's winning tonight, man? Who's gonna win, Big G? Talk to me.
OKC should win. If they're at the crib.
He put the should on it.
They should win. I'm saying they are going to win. I'm saying they are going to win.
Yes.
But they should win. They should win. It's their time. However,
is it their time if they lose though?
If they lose, they might be trying to break it up. And it's that serious. It's that serious, bro. Listen. OKC let Indiana hang around.
Dragon breath.
Say what?
Bro,
the youngest team in the NBA gonna break it up.
Chet might be out of there, bro.
Well, that ain't breaking it up.
Chet might be out of there.
But that's not breaking it up. Trading one player.
They three pieces is Williams, Shea, and him. That's their three pieces. Chet, if they drop tonight, Chet's probably out of there, bro. Because they got a lot of young draft picks. So, but they messed this up. So it's their own fault. They let Indiana steal game 1, and they didn't come to play in game 6. That's their own fault. Now, you could be a learning curve. They might have mailed it in early, but OKC's supposed to win this. But I tell you what, if the Pacers do win it, look out. Because they young too, boy. They young. But I'm picking OKC. I think
Tate.
OKC, they're going to pull away.
Tate, who you got?
I think OKC should be favored. But again, because I don't want to hear the bucket hat in red bumping his bucket gums, Shea over Luka, all that talk.
You're a hater. You
I got
diabolical.
I got to go for Pascal greater than Shea. Pascal over Shea. So
Pascal Siakam is a problem, bro.
yeah, so I'm going for the Pacers. If I was betting the game 7, I don't know what the line is. I wish B Dirt was around. No B Dirt.
7.5. 7.5.
Oh, I'm taking the Pacers all day. With that, Pacers getting 7.5.
I think 7.5. Let me make sure. Last I saw it was 7.5.
I'm taking on the bet line, but I'm rooting for the Pacers. I think Halliburton will be real focused. Now I read some stuff about his mindset for Game 7. He's a big game clutch player at the very least. So if it's close in the end, I'm gonna go with my boy, little soft end. I call him a little soft end. Y'all know what the end is for. So, but I'm going with him.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If it's close, Indiana. If it's a blowout, OKC. But if it's close,
7, Tate. 7.
Yeah, I'm taking
if it's close, it's Indiana all day.
If it's close, it's Indiana all day.
All day. If it's a grudge match, a rubber match, yeah, it's definitely Indiana.
I think the whole key to it is, does Williams go nuts? If Williams hits them for more than 25, there's no way OKC loses. Because Shea gonna get his. So if Williams, the whole key is they got to have a second dude go between 25 and 30 points. And Williams shows up sometimes and sometimes he doesn't. Hell, he had 40 and then he played trash. So Tate, Big G, bet what? I'm taking OKC. Who you got? Tate the one talking about the pace. He just don't want me to be talking about Shea for the MVP and all whatever else.
Yeah, we done. We tired of hearing Big G finally get his take right after 3 years.
No, wrong. 18 months. Go back and mark the tape.
18 months.
I've been saying that Shea was better than.
I could go to that tape from me, you and Relly that was in 2023.
It's 2025 and we halfway through the year. That sounds like 18 months to me, unless my math is totally off.
I'm just saying that's as long as it takes
6
for an
is
elephant
18.
to have a baby.
And I've been saying for 18 months he better than him.
Okay.
It might be about.
And he is better than Luka.
He won the MVP this year, so can't argue.
And
with
if
that.
he win tonight, he gonna win the Finals MVP and got a chip. That sounds like Shea over Luka forever.
It sounds like Shea over Luka for right now.
That sounds like Shea over Luka.
You guys, parting shots, man. Let's get to it. Parting shots. I'll start with you, Big G.
We appreciate everybody. Who the point, Robert? Who you betting? I'm taking OKC. No points. I'm taking OKC. Anyway, man, we appreciate y'all, man, once again for coming on this week, man. Thank y'all for coming out every week and supporting the show, man. We appreciate it, because without you guys, man, I mean, it wouldn't even be possible. It wouldn't even be fun at times. But a lot of times, because of the interaction we have with the live chat, what we talk about, all of us are opinionated. Some of us, are more highly opinionated like me. And I don't care if you don't like it or not, because I'm going to go always back to my opinion. And you can say what you want to. My opinion gets the chipperonis. We get the chipperonis. That's what my opinion count for, chips. So you can say what you want to say. But listen, y'all, it's almost that time, man. We got about 3 weeks to the college football guys report to camp. We got right around a month before the NFL guys report to camp. And it's that time, man. What he said, 10. G, you said Luka was
10,
trash.
10 Sundays. We got 10 Sundays.
To the kickoff.
Yep.
But I'm talking about they got to get to camp early. 10 Sundays to the kickoff, but they got to practice and get ready. And so football season's basically here, man. They should be grinding. And listen, you heard it here first. Big news is going to come out of the Big Ten somewhere between July 9th and July 20th. It's some stuff going down, bro. I'm not even going to talk about it because it's going to be so foul, and I don't necessarily agree with the penalty. But it's some big news coming for the Big Ten, man, out of the Big Ten. As we get closer to the July 4th weekend, I'll be able to start dropping nuggets about the intel. But it's some foul stuff that's going to happen to the Big Ten, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the penalty. But it's big news, man. So I'm just happy it's getting close to football season, and we appreciate you guys. Ship him, man. Ship.
That's using your platform, man, to just move people out of the country, basically, Big G. You can't do that.
Ship.
Dog, he just gave you a compliment. He said you're great on college football.
He said foosball, dog. Foos, not T-S. Foos.
He meant football. He meant football.
Fake news that Shea better than Luka Claude. He's better than him. Stop it. Always want to argue every week, man.
Listen, we got it, man. Talk to me, Tape Boy Fresh, man. Give me your parting shots.
Hey, man. Been a great show. Everything, Big Jen. It's been a great show because we keeping this thing at like under an hour and a half, man. I really appreciate that, man. I'm sure the live chat appreciating everything. You know, no Diddy already would get in and get out. That's what we do. But I want to say, past thanks to everybody. You know, the know-it-alls, what we say is no more, right? Listen to the know-it-alls, you know more. So I'm here to break down the scale for y'all. Y'all hear us using these references all the time. I'm going to break it down for you right here.
Start at what?
Little niggas is from 8 to 14.
Okay.
Them the little niggas.
YNs.
No. Little niggas.
Let them go, huh?
YNs is from 15 to 25. Those are YNs. 26 to 35, 34. That's big bro. 36 to 44. That's unk them. 45 to 55. That's OG now. That's OG. Now, when you start getting into the 60s and 70s, respect your elders, folks.
Don't send me that. No, this nigga's a fool.
So, yeah, man, just a PSA so y'all can keep up, and that would make all of us OGs in the building. So some of you YNs, some of you big bros out there that be doing all the talking back and forth with us all the time, listen to the OGs, 1, and 2, respect your elders because we that. With that being said, till next week, for myself, peace out.
They need to start watching some old school basketball right off the bat and football.
Listen,
them youngsters don't know nothing.
I do want to say, listen.
Hey, wait, real quick, Mike, to build what Big G just said. I was at the barbershop the other day, Big G, Thursday or Friday. These jokers, the recency bias, say J Dub for OKC is better than Scottie Pippen.
Whoever said that, you need to just open hand smack them smarks from them. What?
Yeah,
better than Scottie?
Better than Scottie Pippen. But all right, that's it, man. I'm sorry. That just made me remember that.
No, I mean, somebody said, I heard the same thing. Jim Jones is better than Nas. It's crazy to even have that conversation. They're saying Jim Jones is better than Nas.
You need to open hand smack them. Man, I was telling Shauna earlier, man, if I was built like Charles Oakley, I'd probably be in prison. Because Oakley just went around. He didn't hit nobody. He just open hand smacked me. I just hit you, man.
But man, so Jim Jones, like from what was his group name?
From the Bravehearts. But here's the deal. Like
he was down with the Diplomats too. But he ain't better than that.
But here's the deal. They're from the same generation. He doesn't have half as many hits as Nas got. You know,
Nas Escobar top 10 all time. Stop that.
Just this whole thing is wild. It's wild. And Robert, I've been watching you the whole show, Robert. I got something just for you. But not just for you, but it's tailor-made for everybody here in the whole thing. But I will say this. Here's what I'm gonna say about this Nas, Jim Jones, this young dudes who ain't listened to the OGs. You know, man, come on, man. Listen, everything just because it happened yesterday doesn't mean it's better than what happened 30 days before. Like, honestly, you have to weigh everything on a sliding scale, and you really can't be biased. G uses the word a lot where he's talking about bias. But there is a bias that we have, and some of us are partial to an age that existed, and we romanticize it, right? And that's part of this whole thing. That's where I'm going with Mod's moments. We live in a place where we romanticize moments and we don't really look at them for what they are. In other words, what happens is we'll see something or we'll remember something one way, but it actually ended up happening a whole totally different way. And because we remember it this way, we want it to be good when literally it was the same thing that's happening here. It's just that you put green lights and sunny days, because our mind remembers things how our mind wants to remember things, right? But here's what you have to do as a person. You have to really be sober and think of things very sober, and you got to take emotionalism out of decisions, especially men. We can't afford to be emotional, and we can't think with emotion, because if we make a decision out of emotion, all of us would be in jail. Everybody would, burn the house down and you'd have no place to stay, right? So we're the ones that are logical. Men are usually take a more logical path and how we think about things, right? So I'm telling you, from this time and from this day, take inventory, and I've said this on several different occasions, take inventory of the people that you have in your life. Take inventory of the things that you're doing with your life, right? And stop romanticizing or trying to relive the good old days again. The good old days are gone. And these days can actually be good days if you put the same effort that you put into it from yesteryear, right? It was so good to you then, but now, today you've lost the edge or the want to actually be better. And I'm saying, man, the grass is greener. You've heard this statement. The grass is greener where you water it. You definitely need to water where you're at. You won't be so miserable. You won't be going through life suffering, being depressed, because that is, if you're in that place right now, you have the opportunity to change it. My brother, he works in this field, and we talk about this all the time. We have conversations about people's mental health, because mental health is wealth, right? And we talk about these kind of things all the time. And I just want everybody under the sound of my voice today to find the ground under your feet. Level out today. Level out. Don't romanticize where you've been. Don't try to fantasize where you're going. Find out where you're here, where you're at today. Locate yourself, and then begin to start moving forward. See, you're only going to have success by the consistency that of your or the frequency of consistency in you showing up. You have to show up for yourself every day, continually, and you have to continually do those things to make you successful. If you're planting good seeds, you'll eat good fruit. If you're planting bad seeds, you're gonna eat bad fruit. It just is what it is. And if you continue to hang around these people who are bad fruit and bad seeds, it's gonna ruin you. So ground yourself. Find out where you are today. You can change where you're going tomorrow. This is Mod's Moments. We're definitely done with the show. Man, look, I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else?
I got a question. How hot was it down in Texas today?
It was 90. It got up to 92.
You ain't go outside with that hat on your head, that Scully, did you?
Man, I got it. It's cold up in here, man.
Oh,
listen, yeah. I got it I got it cold in the Eskimos' nose in here, man. It is what it is. I got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big old bear, man. Hibernate.
Hey, man, I got one last thing to say. Based on Tate's documentation, if you was born after 1990, you can't tell me nothing about Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Because you wasn't old enough to remember nothing. The Jordan you remember played for the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
So for all of y'all out there meat riding and glazing for Michael Jeffrey Jordan, if you under the age of 35, be quiet. You don't know nothing about nothing. You on somebody else's, you fantasizing with somebody else's stuff, man.
Robert say y'all need one of them big bobs with the big print in the house. You know,
I got one.
I
got one. I got a big one.
One of them big
I got
ones.
multiples. Yeah, I got one.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
listen,
all them out the riders when they're talking about Jordan. Stop.
Everybody that's still here in the live chat and that's watching as we're getting ready to go, make sure you're here next week. We have a great guest coming, and it's going to be a great show. B-Dirt will be in the house.
We have a great guest joining us.
You see, I work with teenagers, bro. I mean, I'm not even thinking about that. We have a great guest joining us.
What I hear, Ma.
We got to change your hearing, man. We got to change your hearing. Look, we are really close to that 1,000 subscribers. Please make sure, please make sure that you go like and subscribe. Take somebody's phone, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you tell them, hey, man, if you don't even have to watch it, just subscribe. But if you do, you're gonna know more. If you watch the KnoItAllz, you will know more. And for me, myself, for Big G, and for Tate, we gonna holler at y'all guys. Same bad time, same bad channel. We out of here. Peace.